It cracked. It freaking cracked. I don't know, is it karma? It may be a little bit of karma or something. So after making all these damn videos about how careful I am with my iPhones and how I don't use cases, don't use screen protectors, I finally cracked my first iPhone, and I thought I would share this moment with you for some reason. This is my 11 Pro, my iPhone 11 Pro. I've had this since it launched and it has been a really awesome phone overall. Like, I have no problems with it almost at all. Maybe I can actually just show you the crack now. There it is. You can kind of see there's this crack right here. It kind of goes all the way up to this corner right here. And the good part about that, or it's not a good part about cracking your iPhone, but when I'm actually like into the phone itself, you can't actually see the crack in most instances. So it's really if you catch the light in a certain way, like it's actually kind of hard to see in the video, and it's starting to actually drive me a little bonkers. Has it made me rethink using cases and screen protectors on my phones? Not really. Anyway, let me just tell you how I ended up cracking this phone. And it was ironically when I was making a video and I had just talked about how I'm careful with my phones and I never crack them. I don't know, is it karma? It may be a little bit of karma or something. So I was filming a vlog about the iPhone 14 Pro and picking it up. So this is the iPhone 14 Pro and I've been using this since launch date. This has been an amazing phone. I don't have a case on this either. I don't have a screen protector and I kind of love the way it looks just as is. I think it's a really beautiful device. I don't know, I tried a case on this one actually, the 14 Pro, when I was in LA recently. I put a case on there, Apple's just like normal silicone case or whatever it is. It was okay, it was fine, but I just didn't like the way it felt anymore. I prefer the phones just naked. Wait, I didn't even tell y'all how I actually cracked the phone. So I was recording the vlog on picking up the iPhone 14 Pro. I was filming on my 11 Pro because I was trading in my 13 Pro, that's a freaking mouthful. And my 11 Pro, before I was filming that video, was totally fine. I had actually dropped it many times. And this is what, a 2-year-old phone, 3-year-old phone? Who's counting? What is time? Time is a construct. So yeah, I was filming on the 11 Pro, kind of B-roll stuff for that video, and I'll link that video down below. I had just left Nordstrom. I was walking back towards my car and I was vlogging. I was having a good time and talking about how good the screen looks on the 14 Pro. And I had my 11 Pro right here. It was tucked away in a shirt pocket. Thought it was fine. I was having a good time. I wasn't really paying attention though, and I got a little clumsy, I guess. So I go to unlock my car, and because it's a Tesla and I just got this new iPhone 14 Pro, which didn't have really any apps and stuff on it. It was like a brand new phone. It wasn't logged into my Tesla account. I tried to unlock my car using my 14 Pro. Did not work. So I was like, oh crap, I guess I have to get out the actual card to, like the physical card to get into the Tesla. And that was attached to my iPhone 14 Pro. And I don't remember, I was like reaching for it and I like bent over and I leaned over and my 11 Pro, which is in my pocket, just fell out of my pocket. And then I heard a really loud snap with the 11 Pro hitting the concrete. And I was like, oh no, that did not sound good at all. And you know that like moment where you drop your phone and then you pick it up and you're like, oh, you flip it over to see if you cracked it and just like, oh, you can't even look. Most of the times on the 11 Pro, it was actually totally fine. But on that one time after I had just traded in my 13 Pro to get the 14 Pro, it cracked. It freaking cracked. And the 11 Pro has actually held up really well. And it was really weird that it was actually that one fall where it finally was just like, yo, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to crack on you. Crazily enough, that's actually the first iPhone that I've ever actually cracked the screen. And I've had iPhones all the way back to iPhone, I think iPhone 3 or 3G or whatever it was called. That was my first iPhone ever. So anyway, yeah, it's crazy to see a phone finally with the cracked screen. I finally did it to myself. What am I gonna do with this phone though? Because I still wanna use it. It actually works totally fine. Like, you know, you can scroll through it and it looks and acts like an amazing iPhone. The iPhone 11 Pro still holds up really well in 2022. If it wasn't for this freaking crack that's on there now and series of cracks, that little doodad right here, which is starting to drive me visually crazy on this, you know, the camera still works, and that's mostly what I actually use this phone for, is the camera. And the camera quality is really good still on this phone. But yeah, for what I actually use this phone for, which is kind of like a B-roll camera, you know, secondary device where I can install the iOS betas on here, see how they work out. The cracked iPhone 11 Pro is still gonna be part of my repertoire, but I'm considering selling this as is, or maybe even trading it in and being a little crazy and getting a Pixel 7, maybe even a Pixel 7 Pro, because those just dropped and I'm always just like, damn, I need a Pixel. I don't know why I need a freaking Pixel. I have too many devices. But I don't know, I'm just making this video because I'm kind of mourning the loss of my almost perfect iPhone 11 Pro. The back still looks perfect though, I must say. The back looks incredible. This frosted glass is really beautiful. The iPhone 11 Pro is one of my favorite iPhones I've ever had, if not my favorite. Like the rounded design on this, I just think looks really nice, and I actually prefer the rounded design to the squared off edges on the 14 Pro, the 13 Pro, etc. It just feels better in the hand. It's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit cuter. The camera bumps are a lot bigger on the 14 Pro, as you can see. So there's something nice and compact about the 11 Pro. It's kind of this timeless, iconic design, and I'm still gonna keep it. I don't know, should I sell it? Let me know in the comments what you think. But anyway, this is my weird, pointless video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Smash the like button, subscribe, add me on social media at B3NAQUA. Whew, I need to breathe when I do these videos. I always forget to breathe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.